everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hollyoaks has confirmed a big change for Tony Hutchinson next week, as he announces exciting new plans. Tony's life has been nothing short of chaotic recently, with his and Diane's divorce and his blossoming new relationship with Marie. The pair hid their romance from Diane for a while and continued to meet up behind her back. But last month she found out the truth and she was devastated by their betrayal. After seeing how upset Diane was, Marie suggested to Tony that they take things slowly. But in newly released spoilers, it seems that Tony is looking to the future with a surprising announcement. In scenes that will air next week, Diane gets concerned when she sees Tony in high spirits going into Dee Valley Law. But he has some good news as he reveals that he has acquired the lease to the McQueen's house and plans to reopen his former restaurant, the Hutch. Tony's beloved business was forced to close back in 2021 as a result of financial struggles caused by the pandemic. But it looks like the Hutch could be making a triumphant comeback. Diane finds it difficult when she sees Marie arrive at the dog. She is putting on a brave face in public and is supportive of Tony moving on, but she tells Marie that she is struggling. Later in the week, Tony prepares for his latest date with Marie. And while Ro isn't impressed by his dad's new romance, Diane attempts to play peacemaker in the family. At school, Ro and Arlo are told by Kathleen Angel that their parents are on a date. It is revealed that Arlo has brought in wine to school, and Ro offers to drink it with him, despite Arlo's constant misgendering. Meanwhile, Tony and Marie have lunch together at Casa McQueen, and Mercedes gets annoyed when Tony talks about his exciting new restaurant plans. After all, they could soon be rivals. The couple's meal gets off to a slow start, but the situation quickly escalates when they head to the bathroom to liven things up. Will Tony and Marie get caught, and will they find out what their kids are up to at school? Tony Hutchinson, a cornerstone of Hollyoaks Village since the show's inception, is about to face one of the most transformative weeks of his life. The long-standing landlord of the Dog in the Pond and family man will find himself at the center of a storyline that promises to shake up his world and challenge his identity as the dependable patriarch of the village. A shocking proposal. Next week begins with Tony receiving a life-changing proposal from an unexpected source, Diane's estranged brother, Alex. Returning to the village after years of silence, Alex arrives with a business proposition that could spell financial security for Tony's family, but at a cost. Alex wants to invest in the Dog, proposing a flashy rebrand to turn the beloved pub into a high-end gastropub. While the idea excites Diane, who's eager for a fresh start, Tony is hesitant. The Dog is more than just a pub, Tony tells Diane during a tense exchange. It's our history, it's who we are. The conflict intensifies when Alex reveals he's not just offering help, he's demanding a majority stake in the business. Torn between protecting his family's legacy and securing their future, Tony must make a decision that will have far-reaching consequences. A blast from the past. As if the business dilemma wasn't enough, Tony's week takes another dramatic turn when he crosses paths with a familiar face, Mandy Richardson. Mandy, who's recently returned to Hollyoaks under mysterious circumstances, shares a cryptic warning about Alex. He's not who he says he is, Tony, Mandy insists, her eyes filled with concern. You're walking into a trap. Initially dismissive, Tony can't shake Mandy's words. He begins to dig into Alex's background, uncovering a series of shady business deals that ended in lawsuits and bankruptcies. Confronting Alex, Tony's suspicions are confirmed. Alex's plan isn't just about rebranding the Dog. It's about using the pub as collateral for his own debts. Family fractures. The revelation sparks a heated confrontation between Tony and Diane. You don't trust my family, Diane accuses, her voice trembling with anger. You've always seen them as trouble. This isn't about trust, Tony counters. It's about protecting what we've built. I'm not going to let him ruin everything. The argument leaves their marriage on shaky ground, with Diane questioning whether Tony's refusal to adapt is rooted in stubbornness or fear of change. Meanwhile, their children, especially Ella and Ant, feel the strain as their parents' disagreements spill into daily life. A village divided. News of Alex's proposal spreads quickly through the village, dividing opinion among the locals. On one side, residents like Scott and Steve see the rebrand as an opportunity to revitalize the community. On the other, stalwarts like Jack Osborne and Nancy Hayton rally behind Tony, fearing the loss of tradition. The dog is more than just bricks and mortar, Jack declares during an impromptu village meeting. It's the heart of this place. We can't let it become another soulless money-making scheme. The debate escalates, culminating in a dramatic showdown at the pub, where tensions boil over during a karaoke night gone wrong. With emotions running high, Tony delivers an impassioned speech about the importance of community and heritage, earning applause from some and skeptical glances from others. The final decision. As the week draws to a close, Tony finds himself at a crossroads. With Diane on one side, urging him to take a leap of faith, and Mandy on the other, warning him of the dangers ahead, Tony is forced to rely on his instincts. In a climactic scene at the dog, Tony gathers the village to announce his decision. This pup has seen us through the best of times and the worst of times, he begins, his voice steady despite the weight of the moment. It's not just a business, it's a part of who we are. That's why I can't go through with Alex's plan. The declaration is met with a mixture of relief and disappointment. Dan walks out, leaving Tony to wonder if he's sacrificed his marriage to save the pub. Meanwhile, Alex's true colors emerge as he storms out, vowing revenge. A new beginning. In the aftermath, Tony reflects on the week's events with his closest confidant, Darren Osborne. You did what you thought was right, Darren reassures him over a pint. That's all anyone can ask. But just as Tony begins to feel a sense of peace, a mysterious letter arrives at the dog. The envelope contains a deed transfer for a plot of land on the outskirts of the village, signed by an anonymous benefactor. The letter's cryptic message reads, "Every end is a new beginning." As Tony stares at the paper, a new chapter of his journey begins, one filled with questions, uncertainty, and the promise of fresh opportunities. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.